Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's U14 AAA Hockey League game between the visiting Cardinal Cats and your Moncton Scorpions. If you could please all stand and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem by Sophie Gouin.
Ô Canada, terre de nos aïeux, ton front est ceint de fleurons glorieux, car ton bras porté les pays, il s'est porté la gloire. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
There you have it, folks. Scorpions' own Sophie Gauvin with a beautiful rendition of O Canada. It's officially a hockey game now. I don't know if you could hear it that well for those of you at home, but beautiful rendition by Sophie Gauvin. We had chills here in the building. Hopefully you could hear it wherever you are listening. Any rate, here we go. This is the Scorpions' final league game, regular season. Right off the bat, Caps applying a bit of pressure. Robinson going after it. He gets it up along the boards. Malley, he clears the zone. There's a hit along the blue line. Tucker has it. Tucker, he backhands it in over the line. Caps try to clear. Malley has it. Centers it. What a save by Boursier. O'Connor was all alone in front. Nice pass by Malley. Here come the Caps. They send it into the corner. Caps in behind the net. Center that. Here's a shot that's gloved down by Fournette. And he'll hold on for the whistle. 19:03 to go in the first period. Let me adjust the clock here. I didn't start it right on time. Face off to the right of Fournette. And they'll do it again. Smith to take face off for the Scorpions. And it's picked up by Theriault. Theriault pushes his way out through center. He's in over the line. Shot in. Blocker saved by Boursier. Centering pass. Smith was right there. Kept alive by Miguel LeBlanc. He backhands it over to Smith. Caps bank it up along the wall. Gaudette fires that right back in. Theriault going after it. And the Caps play it safe into the corner. Woo! Gaudette. He gets it in over the line. And the Caps, Peary has it. Cross ice pass. Deflected in. Tucker going after it in his own zone. He backhands it over to Robinson. Sturgeon. Back to Robinson. He clears the zone. goes right to the Caps player. They send it right back in. Icing call against the Caps. With 17:58 to go in the first period. Sturgeon will take the face-off for the Scorpions. He wins that back. And Robinson sends it right back in. Caps get it in over the line. Here's a shot. I think Fournette got a piece of that. Goes wide. Here's a race for it. Sturgeon going after it. Sturgeon gets it. He's on his backhand. Shot. Save by Boursier. And he holds on for the whistle with 17:31 to go in the first. Malley will take the face off for the Scorpions. Sam LeBlanc gets it to Legier. LeBlanc picks it up in the corner. He sends it back to Crow. Crow with a shot, deflection. That goes wide. Malley picks it up. Sent back in by Abal. Legier back forward in behind the net. He gets tied up. Legier in the corner. Sam LeBlanc in to help. He gets the puck back to Crow. Cross over to Abal. Abal with a shot. Boursier with the save. 16:54 to go in the first. Still no score.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a winning ticket number for the 50-50. We do have a winning ticket number. The winning number is 57313585.
Crow keeps it alive in the Cap zone. Miguel LeBlanc fighting for it. Smith in the mix. And the Caps able to clear the zone. A hit by a bow. Another hit by a bow. And the Caps have it. They center it. Puck goes wide. Caps still with possession. Caps working in the corner. From the side of the net. Shot doesn't go through. And here come the Scorpions. Terrio. He knocks it into the boards. He'll go chase. And the Scorpions are on a change. The Caps. Long pass picked off by Sturgeon. Caps gain possession. Send it back to the point. And they shoot it all the way around. Gaudette gets to it. Knocks it up for Sturgeon. Here's White. And score. White with a pass across. They found the back of the net. Make it 1-0 Caps. 15:35 to go in the first. Gauvin will take the face off for the Scorpions. Caps, Peary right up the middle. Sends it back to the point. Here's a shot. Fournette gloves that down. He'll hold on for the whistle with 15:17 to go in the first. 1-0, Caps lead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we also have a winner for the Cougars. The winner is Sonia Burnett. Sonia Burnett has won the Cougars.
Linesman didn't like that. They'll do it again. Caps will have to change players for the face-off. Tucker has it. Tucker, he flips it out into the neutral zone. Caps go back for it. It's tipped out. Cross center. And the Caps are in over the line. Puck gets sent back out. The Caps have to tag up. They're in offside. Robinson back for it. Robinson gets it up along the boards to Leger. Touch pass up for Malley. Malley's in over the line. He's got O'Connor going to the net. Shot got blocked. Malley's still with it. O'Connor picks it up. And the Caps turn around. It's kept in by Tucker. Here's a shot that goes wide. Malley picks it up. Malley back for Crow. Caps able to clear the zone. Malley takes his man hard into the boards. Another one. Here's Miguel LeBlanc. Puts on the brakes. Scorpions got away with one there. I believe might have been a trip. Caps able to clear the zone. Crow back for it. Crow, he leaves it for Smith. The Caps player picks it up. Battle in the corner. Ebal lets it go right to Fournette. And he'll hold on for the whistle with 13:37 to go in the first. 1-0 Caps lead. Face off to the right of Fournette. That's won by Gauvin. Gets it back to Godet. McBain has it now. McBain banks it off the boards for Godet. Sturgeon, he takes a hit. Comes up with the puck. Gets it over to Roussel. Roussel, he chips it in. Gauvin going after it. Gauvin gets to it first. Roussel just missed the hit. And the puck comes out right to Godet. He gets it up for Sturgeon. That's going to be icing. With 13:01 to go in the first, the Caps are leading 1-0. Another face-off violation against the Caps. White will step in to take it. Puck hits the side of the net. Robinson gets there, gives it to Tucker. Tucker, he'll skate it out of the zone. Right up the middle. Tucker, he goes wide, tries to get it in front. Leger was right in front of the net there. And we got a penalty on the play. Charging is the call against the Scorpions. So with 12:38 to go and a 1-0 lead, the Caps are going to the power play. Face off to the right of Fournette. Caps control. White has it. Gets it. Here's a shot. Goes wide. Crow gets it to the blue lines. Kept in by Peary. Peary with a shot that sails it wide. Caps keep it alive from the side of the net. Caps circle around behind. Center it. Score. Power play goal. Makes it 2-0 for the Caps. With 12:06 to go in the first. Smith will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Caps win that. Stretch pass picked up by Anderson. Right from downtown. Caps couldn't get the shot away. Here's Smith. Smith, he's in over the line. He's got Terrio going to the net. Blocker saved by Boursier. Caps quick turnaround. They're in over the line. Shot got deflected wide. Cadet gets it over to McBain. From the corner, Caps couldn't get the shot to go to the net. Here comes Terrio the other way. He fires it right in on Boursier. He plays it to the side. And the Caps cross ice pass. Icing's waved off. Tucker back for it. He gets it up to Sturgeon. Over to Gauvin. Gets it knocked off his stick. Caps are in over the line. And here comes Sturgeon the other way. Sturgeon up through center. Brings it wide on the backhand. Shot. Saved by Boursier. And the Caps able to clear the rebound. They fired in. And Robinson gets to it. Up for Sturgeon. Sturgeon chips it out to center. Sam LeBlanc going after it. It's picked up by Malley. Caps get it going the other way. Right to Robinson. Robinson banks it off the wall. That might have hit the official. Fooled me. Here comes Malley. Stick handling. Gets stripped of the puck. Caps able to clear, but it goes right to Sam LeBlanc. Gets it up for Abal. Abal with a shot that got deflected wide. O'Connor going after it. And the Caps send it in. Picked up by Crow out of the corner. Pass goes through everyone right into the Cap zone. 9:30 to go in the first period. The Caps up by 2. Abal up for Malley. Back to Abal. He sends it up along the boards. That's going to go right to Terrio. Terrio takes a hit. Picked up by Smith. He's got to hold up. Terrio was in offside. The puck gets knocked into the Scorpion zone. Gaudette back for it. Over to McBain. Up a little too far for Terrio. That's going to be icing against the Scorpions. With 8:49 to go in the first period, Scorpions are down by 2. Cap shoot it in towards the net. There's a hit by Gaudette. Takes his man down in the corner. Sturgeon. He clears the zone. And it's cleared. Gaudette gets to it. Over to McBain. Sturgeon. Gauvin picks it up. Ben Gauvin. He gets tripped up. There's going to be a penalty on the play. So with 8:13 to go in the first period, Scorpions are going to the power play. On the bench today for the Scorpions, we have head coach Brandon Bourgeois, Gene Mitten, Rémi Boucher, goalie coach, and Jaden Jones. Caps able to clear that. Goes right to Fournette. He plays it up to Robinson. Robinson, too far for Tucker. Caps are going to get to it. Here's Smith. Gets it knocked off his stick. Terrio couldn't get it in over the line. Smith has it. Smith gets it across. Miguel LeBlanc back to the point. Tucker over to Robinson. Robinson with a shot through traffic goes wide. Tucker gets to it. He sends it right in on net. Boursier snags that out of the air for the whistle with 7:33 to go in the first. 2-0 Caps lead. Face off to the right of Boursier in the Cap zone with 1:20 remaining in the Scorpions power play. Caps get it up along the boards. Kept in by Crow. Crow over to Ebal. Back to Crow. Legier gets it to Malley in the corner. Legier gets it knocked off his stick, goes right to Crow. Over to Malley. Malley tries to thread the needle. That's kept in by Ebal. Malley picks it up behind the net. Puts on the brakes, sends it over to Legier. Legier back to Malley. Centers it. Sam LeBlanc was right there, couldn't connect to it. And the Caps, short-handed, get it in to the Scorpions' zone. Malley. 23 seconds remaining in the Scorpions' power play. Malley, he takes a shot, blocker save Boursier, big rebound. And it's picked up by the Caps player. That hit Sam LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets it over. Ebal tried to find Malley, and the Caps able to clear. That'll do it for the penalty. Teams are back even strength. Crow gets it up for Sturgeon. Sturgeon brings it in wide, gets it knocked off his stick. Anderson for the Caps. He gets it up ice. Pass over for Ward. Ward puts on the brakes. Sturgeon able to clear. For Roussel, back to Sturgeon. He drops it back. McBain couldn't keep it in. Sends it over to Gaudette. And Sturgeon picks it up again. Sturgeon right towards the net. Backhand. That goes up over the net. Gauvin. Roussel reaching for it. Roussel takes a hit. And the Caps trying to clear. It's kept in by Terrio. He shoots it in on net. Big rebound from Boursier. And the Caps able to clear. Gaudette back for it. He gets it over to McBain. McBain tries to find Terrio. Smith. Terrio with a shot. Doesn't make it through. Miguel LeBlanc. Puck's kept in at the blue line. Miguel LeBlanc digging. And the Caps free up the puck. They send it all the way around. Goes to Robinson. Caps able to clear. Here's a chance. Good stick by Robinson. He stopped the breakaway. Terrio gets it to center. Scorpions send it in. 4:18 to go in the first period. Scorpions are trailed by 2. Stretch pass. Deflected in. Tucker going after it. Gets it back to Crow. Crow to O'Connor. O'Connor, he banks it off the boards. Picked up by Ebal. He fires it in. Boursier out to stop it in behind the net. He's got to play it. It's kept in by Crow. Crow with a shot. Tipped in front. And Boursier with the save. 3:44 to go in the first period. Scorpions are down by 2. Face off to the left of Boursier. O'Connor battling in the corner for Malley. Caps able to clear. Ebal's got to hustle back for it, and he gets to it. Caps player right there takes over. Caps cycling the puck in behind the net. Caps still with it. Pass across, gets cut off by O'Connor. O'Connor finds Malley. Malley, here's a shot that goes wide. Another shot right into Malley's feet, and the Caps player get to it, send it around. Godet up, centers it. Malley, backhand, that got blocked. Malley tried to find Godet again. And the Caps right up through center. Good defensive play by the Scorpions. Puck goes to Sturgeon. He banks it off. It's kept in by Duguay. Shot towards the net. Fournette with the save. Godet gets it over to McBain. Sturgeon. He's able to clear it. Sturgeon gets it in over the line. Roussel going after it. Roussel centers it. That'll go right to Boursier. And he'll cover it up for the whistle with 2:12 to go in the first. 2-0, Caps lead. Gauvin. Face off for the Scorpions. He's got it now behind the net. He gets shoved down. And the Caps come up with it. Able to clear the zone. That'll go all the way down. That's going to be icing against the Caps with 1:54 to go in the first. 2-0. Scorpions trail. Terrio will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Another face-off violation against the Caps. Terrio wins that back. Robinson over to Tucker. Miguel LeBlanc, shot, pad save, Boursier. That puck gets kept in by Tucker. Terrio with a shot that got blocked. Caps able to clear. They're in over the line. Picked up by Robinson. Robinson clears the zone. Miguel LeBlanc sends it in. That's going to be icing. Waved off. Stretch pass for the Caps. Crow gets to it. He flips it in to the Cap zone. Sam LeBlanc chasing after it. O'Connor going for it. Last minute in the first period. Another stretch pass. Icing is the call with 50 seconds to go in the first. Face-off will come all the way down into the Cap zone. Gauvin will take the face-off for the Scorpions. O'Connor digging after it. Sam LeBlanc takes his man. Caps able to clear the scrum. Here's a shot, save Fournette. Puck gets cleared into the neutral zone with 17 seconds to go in the first. Crow, he backhands that up to the blue line. It's kept in by the Caps. Crow sends it around, and that'll do it for the first period. After 20 minutes, the Caps are up by 2. We'll be back. Okay, folks, welcome back. Second period between the Caps and the Scorpions. Scorpions are starting the second, down by 2. We are at the Avenir Center, home of the Moncton Wildcats. Shout out to the Wildcats. They clinched first place in the Quebec Maritime Junior Hockey League. They finished first, so that gives them home ice advantage for the playoffs that are starting next weekend. I believe the 27th is the Wildcats' first game against the St. John Sea Dogs. But here we are. White tries to center it and does. Scorpions able to clear the crease. Here's a shot in, goes behind the net. Robinson blocks that one. Caps get to it behind the net. Como with a shot, deflection. Fournette made the save, and the rebound goes right to the Caps player. They find the back of the net. With 19:14 to go, the Scorpions down by 3. They called it off. No goal. High stick, I guess, was the call. So it remains 2-0. Caps have it in their own zone. Boursier out to stop it in behind his net. Roussel going after it. Puck kind of stuck in behind the net there. Ebal with a shot through traffic. That hit Gauvin, went wide. Gauvin picks it up again. He gets pushed off the puck. And the Caps. The puck is sticking to the ice after the flood. Ebal has it. Ebal up the wall for Sturgeon. Sturgeon with a shot that goes over the net. And the Caps able to clear. Here's a race for it. Shot and score. Caps with a burst of speed. They get it in over the line. Make it 3-0 with 18:04 to go in the second period. Malley take the face off for the Scorpions. Puck goes right in to the bench. Face off will stay in the neutral zone. Face off won by the Caps. They're unable to clear. Sam LeBlanc going after it. Centers it. Malley picks it up in the corner. Malley on his backhand. Sam LeBlanc fans on it. Scores! Sam LeBlanc. Three to 1. Scorpions are on the board. Malley stepping in to take the face off for the Scorpions. McBain over to Godet. Godet to Malley. Caps with a shot. Fournette with the save. O'Connor. He banks it up for Malley. Too far for him. Malley almost stole it. Godet sends it right in. Malley gets to it. Sends it all the way around. Terrio cuts to the center. Backhand shot. Loose puck in front. Still loose. And the Caps clear the danger. Tucker up for Robinson. Scorpions with another big chance. Couldn't find the back of the net this time. Pass picked off by Robinson, but there was Smith was in offside. Referee, linesman had to blow it down. 16:37 to go in the second period. Scorpions are down by 2. Smith will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Cap sends it out to center. Crow sends that right back in. Boursier out to stop it. Picked up by Terrio. Terrio towards the net. That hit a Duguay. Terrio, another one, goes in behind the net. And the Caps get it up along the boards. That should be icing and is. With 16:06 to go in the second period. 3-1, Caps lead. Sturgeon will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Roussel gets to it in the corner. Sturgeon centers it. Sturgeon in front, shot. That hits something and goes wide. Boursier might have gotten that with his stick. Puck gets cleared all the way down. McBain picked up by the Caps. White has it. Centers that through the crease. And a lucky bounce here. Here's a shot that gets deflected up over the net. Godet slaps at it. Flips it up for Sturgeon. Here's Roussel. Roussel gets it in over the line. Here's a shot saved by Boursier. And the Caps, another long pass. That's going to be icing against the Caps. With 15:10 to go in the second period. 3-1. Caps lead. Sam LeBlanc will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Caps control. Robinson up to pinch. Sam LeBlanc steals it. Pass back for Tucker. Tucker on the backhand. O'Connor going after it. Robinson. Shot towards the net. Rebound. It's picked up by Sam LeBlanc. He dodges a check. Robinson gets to it. Over in the corner. Centers it for Malley with a shot. Loose puck. And Boursier pounces on the rebound. Malley gets knocked down in front of the net. So with 14:34 to go in the second period, Scorpions are down by 2. Face-off will be in the Cap zone. Malley will take it for the Scorpions. Sam LeBlanc digging after it. Caps get it around. Stolen by O'Connor. Loose puck in front. What a save. Boursier extends the pad to keep it a 2-goal game. Duguay has it for the Caps. Able to clear the zone. O'Connor, he gets it in. Boursier out to stop it in behind the net. 14:06 to go in the second period. And that's going to go all the way down for icing against the Caps with 13:57 to go in the second period. Scorpions are down by 2. Boursier with a big save to keep it a 2-goal game. Miguel LeBlanc will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Off the face-off, the Caps clear the zone. They skated in over the line. A couple of Caps players down. That puck will come all the way out. And that's going to be icing against the Scorpions with 13:40 to go in the second. Scorpions are down by 2. Face off to the right of Fournette. Miguel LeBlanc will take it for the Scorpions. Another face-off violation against the Caps. That's got to be 4 or 5 already this game. Face-off won by the Scorpions. Godet gets it over to McBain. McBain back in behind the net for Godet. He gets it up the wall to Theriault. It's in his feet. Theriault able to clear. He's got Leger with him. Theriault, he takes a shot that sails up over the net. McBain gets it to Leger. Theriault with a shot that got blocked. The Caps able to clear. They're in over the line. Here's a shot. Fournette will cover that up for the whistle with 13:03 to go in the second period. 3-1, Caps lead. Gauvin will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Caps, here's a chance. Hit the post. Another shot that hit a leg, went wide. From the point. Here's a chance. Caps player right in front. And Roussel picks it up. Gets it up for Malley over to Sturgeon. Sturgeon pokes it forward. Malley. Sorry, not Malley. Gauvin. Swats at it. Stays right on the red line. Gauvin gets hauled down. And the Caps are in over the line. The drop pass picked up by Roussel. Roussel, he sends it in. Scorpions are on a change. 12:06 to go in the second period. Caps are up by 2. They're in offside. Long pass deflected in to the Scorpion zone. Malley picks it up in behind the net. Malley with a little fake. Sam LeBlanc, shot that goes through the crease wide of the net. Robinson has it. From his knees, he flips it into the corner. Pressure by LeBlanc. O'Connor gets body position. O'Connor gets it back to the point. Malley picks it up, and he brings it in offside. He's going to tag up. 11:06 to go in the second period. Long pass for Tracy. Just missed him. He would have been in all alone. Goes all the way down for icing with 11:01 to go in the second period. 3-1, Caps lead. Smith will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Face-off violation against the Scorpions this time. Leger will step in to take the face-off. There's a hard hit by Abal. Leger from the faceoff dot, shot right on. Boursier with the save. Smith in to help, and the Caps get it to the blue line. Abel sends it right back. Here's Tro with a shot that hits something and goes wide. Leger in the corner. Scorpions with the pressure now. Miguel LeBlanc. Smith has it. He's on his backhand. Couldn't get the shot away. Abel. Shot goes wide. Miguel leaves it for Crow. Back to LeBlanc. Leger going after it. And the Caps right up through the middle. Here's a stretch pass. Good job by Crow to get back. Caps tried to center it. Here's a shot. Fournette with the glove save. With 9:46 to go. Second period. Scorpions are down by 2. Face off to the right of Fournette. That's won by Gauvin. Godet has it. Gets it up for Sturgeon. Sturgeon, he sends it in. They'll go chase. Roussel going after it. Roussel gets body position. Flips it towards Sturgeon. Loose puck in front. Gauvin. Shot. What a save. Score! Caps player, I believe, put it in their own net. Big save by Boursier. A big rebound. That goal is going to go to Roussel. Mathis Roussel brings the Scorpions to within 1. McBain. He gets it across for Godet. Godet. Sturgeon. I guess it was just a nice play by the Scorpions. I thought it was the Caps player that put it in his own net, but it was Roussel from Gauvin and Sturgeon to make it 3-2 Caps. Malley pushes his man in the corner. Caps able to clear the zone. Here's a race for it. Caps get to it on the backhand. They center it. Tucker was right there. He backhands it out of the zone. Malley chasing after it. Sam LeBlanc. Malley with a shot. Easy save for Boursier. He saw it all the way. He'll hold on for the whistle with 8:21 to go in the second period. Caps with a 3-2 lead. Malley will take the face off for the Scorpions. Puck gets sent into the corner, sent around by the Caps. Crow digging after it. Sam LeBlanc steals it. Shot. Scores! Sam LeBlanc ties it up with 8:12 to go in the second period. That's 2 for LeBlanc. And we have a tie game. Scorpions clawed their way right back into this one. Caps call a timeout. Big shout out and a big thank you to Sophie Gauvin singing the national anthem for us today. Thank you, Sophie. It's always nice to have one of our own to sing the national anthem. So we get a tie game with 8:12 to go in the second period. Smith will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Smith tried to poke it ahead, and the Caps turn around the other way. Crow takes a hit, clears the zone. Here's a chance. Smith, he's in over the line. Shot, saved by Boursier, and he'll hold on for the whistle. A little bit of a scuffle after the whistle. No harm done. 7:57 remaining in the second. We're tied at 3. Smith wins that back to Terrio. Abal. Smith with a shot. Rebound. And Boursier finds it. Covers it up for the whistle with 7:50 to go in the second. Face off to the right of Boursier. Smith will take the face off again for the Scorpions. Caps able to clear the zone. Puck comes all the way back. Crow back for it. Crow under pressure. He's got to play it. Gets it up along the boards. And the puck comes out into the neutral zone. Puck's cleared out by Terrio. And the Caps skate it right back in. Here's a shot blocked by Crow. Miguel LeBlanc gets to it, and that puck came out. Here's a long pass up for Miguel LeBlanc. He flips it in, and they'll go for a change. 6:56 to go. The second period, tie game. Pass up for Smith for the Caps. He drops it. Arsenault takes a big hit. And here come the Scorpions the other way. Pass up for Sturgeon. Sturgeon carries it into the corner. Gauvin going after it. Caps able to clear. That'll go all the way down. Won't be enough for icing. Puck gets cleared to center. Duguay plays it across the ice for the Caps. Gauvin, he gets to it, sends it in. Sturgeon chasing after it. Caps get it to center. And McBain back for it. Gets it over to Godet. He gets it up along for O'Connor. He tips it in. Ben Gauvin chasing after it. Boursier plays it up along the boards. Sam LeBlanc couldn't connect to it. O'Connor gets pushed down at the blue line. And it's picked up by Sam LeBlanc. Giveaway. Here's the Caps. Backhand save for net. Sam LeBlanc plays it up to Malley. O'Connor chasing. 5:30 to go in the second period. We're tied at 3. Caps send it all the way around. Here's a shot that goes wide. Malley picks it up, able to clear the zone. Malley gets the puck again. Here's a shot. That hit the crossbar and out. Crossbar and out of play for Malley with 5:06 to go in the second period, coming close to taking the lead. But we're tied at 3. Caps control the face-off. They get it up along the wall. Sent right back in by Smith. The Scorpions had to tag up. Pass comes right out to Abal. He sends it back in. And the Caps, they're in over the line. Crow sends it right back out. Drop pass. And it's picked up by Smith. Smith, he sends it in the opposite corner. Terrio going after it. Gets his stick lifted. Caps cross ice pass. They're in over the line. They send it in the opposite corner. Crow, he backhands that into the corner. Caps from the side of the net. Shot. Save. Abal backhands it over to Crow. Crow puts on the brakes, sends it in the opposite corner. Gauvin will get to it. Gauvin banks it off for Sturgeon. Sturgeon, he's got Leger skating with him. Sturgeon sends it in. He'll get to it in the corner. Caps able to clear the zone. That'll go in for icing. Waved off. Godet back for it. Fournette with the save. That was a strange shot. Puck gets sent into the corner. McBain digging after it. McBain comes up with it. He'll go for a skate. He banks it off for Sturgeon. He's got Roussel up the wing. Roussel loses the handle on the puck, sends it towards the net. Sturgeon deflected it, hit the side. Sturgeon sends it around behind the net. Roussel takes his man. Caps get to it. It's kept in by Godet. Boursier out to stop it in behind the net. 2:56 to go in the second. We get a tie game. Malley in the corner. Malley, he got tripped up. That's going to be a penalty against the Caps. With 2:47 to go in the second, the Scorpions are going to the power play. Face off to the left of Boursier. Malley will take it for the Scorpions. Kept in by Crow. Malley. Malley with a shot that hit a leg, goes wide. Centering pass. Sam LeBlanc couldn't center it. Goes back to Crow. Crow to Abal. Sam LeBlanc. Here's a shot. Big rebound. Loose puck, and Boursier able to cover it up for the whistle with 2:25 to go in the second period. We're tied at 3. Face off to the left of Boursier. Malley will take it with 1:38 to go in the Scorpions power play. Crow. Crow with time. Shot hit the post. Rebound. Sam LeBlanc couldn't get the shot to go. Pass back to Crow. Crow, he gets it into the corner. Malley has it in behind the net. Malley back for Abal. Abal over to Crow. Crow got deflected by the Caps player. Malley picks it up in the corner. Malley, backhand. O'Connor from behind the net. Back to Malley, over to Crow. Crow with a shot through traffic. Boursier with the save. And the Caps able to clear all the way down the ice. Malley's got to chase back for it. Gets it up for Sam LeBlanc. 43 seconds to go. The Scorpions power play. Sam LeBlanc gets it to Malley. Sam LeBlanc picks it up again. Here's a shot right on. Boursier with the save. And he'll hold on for the whistle with 1:14 to go in the second period. We have a tie game. And the Scorpions have 27 seconds remaining in the power play. Face-off will be taken by Miguel LeBlanc. Goes right to Terrio. Tucker in to help. Tucker sends it in behind the net. Leger is there. Leger comes up with it. Miguel LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets it back to Robinson. It's stolen by White for the Caps. Robinson had to be careful. The Caps have it in behind the net, short-handed. And they send it right back around, hits the official. Tucker has it, and that'll do it for the power play. Caps, White sends it across. Pass didn't connect. From the point, here's a shot that sails up over the net. 25 seconds remaining in the second period. We're tied at 3. The Caps with the pressure now. Centering pass. Loose puck, and Fournette finds it. He'll hold on for the whistle. With 15 seconds remaining in the second period. Get a tie game. Scorpions with lots of chances this period. A crossbar and a post. Keeping things tied at 3. Face off to the right of Fournette. Gauvin will take it for the Scorpions. Goes right back to the point. Here's a shot, score. Through traffic. They find the back of the net with 11 seconds remaining in the second. The Caps regain the lead. Gauvin will take the face off for the Scorpions. Puck gets sent in, goes right to Boursier. He's got to play it. Miguel LeBlanc with 3 seconds on the clock. Shot. And right at the whistle, the puck goes wide. That'll do it for the second period. Good period for the Scorpions. However, the Caps regain the lead right at the end. So we'll be back. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Third period action from the Avenir Center. We'll get going here in a few minutes, just waiting on the officials. After 40 minutes, the Caps are up by 1. It was a great period by the Scorpions. We're hoping they can extend their momentum into the third. Good job by the ice crew here at the Avenir Center. They are absolute professionals. And if you're like me, you have lots of questions. I was wondering how a Zamboni works. I knew the end result of what happens, but so I Googled it so you don't have to. When the Zamboni's on the ice, its first job is to clean the ice. It picks up any kind of foreign debris on the ice. Then it shaves a layer to even the surface. And then it drops some warm water in behind that eventually freezes quickly. So there you have it. If you didn't know, now you do. That's what a Zamboni does. Now we're going to get going here. We got 20 minutes to settle this thing. The Caps are up by 1. Gauvin stepping in to take the face off for the Scorpions. Puck is sticking to the ice. Backhand shot goes wide. Caps. Here's a shot, save Fournette. Rebound and another big save to keep it a 1-goal game. One of the downfalls of the Zamboni is if you drop the puck right after the Zamboni passes, the puck tends to stick to the ice a little bit in any leftover water. Off the face-off, here's Sam LeBlanc charging out of the zone. He backhands that into the corner. He'll chase in behind the net. And the puck gets deflected out of the zone. Race for it. Ebal in behind the net. He wraps it up along the boards for O'Connor. It's kept in at the blue line. O'Connor gets it out. Here's a 2-on-1. O'Connor, he's got Sam LeBlanc with him. Shot. And Boursier with the save. O'Connor couldn't get the pass across. He had Sam LeBlanc going to the net. Malley has it on his backhand in behind the net. Malley, he cuts towards the middle. Malley gets it over to Crow. Here's a shot. Puck goes wide, hits the referee. Pass right through the crease. Here's Crow. He gets it over. Malley on his backhand. And we get a whistle on the play. The puck was still loose, but the official lost track of it, so he's got to blow it down, and he did. With 18:28 to go in the third period, Scorpions are down by 1. Face off to the left of Boursier. The officials were having a discussion. They're looking at the water in behind the net. And they're using the goalie stick to clear the water from behind the net. That's one of the problems here at the Avenir Center. Normally when the Q League players, or when they have games, there's lots of time in between periods. So the Zambonis will pass and then the ice freezes up. We don't have that luxury. We got to get going right away. Our time slot is a little smaller than the Q League games, so The officials are calling for a couple of squeegees to try and clean the water out from behind the net. Shout out to the officials, the linesmen, and the referees. They got a tough job. We like to criticize them a lot, but at the end of the day, they're doing the best they can. So, folks, this is our last official home game at the Avenir Center for the Scorpions. Next weekend is an exhibition game here against the Sharks. Doesn't count for points. And then the weekend after that, Easter weekend, is the provincial finals, tournament style. It'll be a big, long weekend of action. Starts on Thursday. Here we go. Terrio keeps the puck in. And the Caps able to clear. No, it's kept in by Terrio. Shovels it over to Smith. Trickles right to Boursier. He'll cover it up for the whistle. With 18-11 to go in the third period, Caps are up by one. Face off to the left of Boursier. Terrio will take it for the Scorpions. Duguay for the Caps. Gets it up along the wall. Godet sends it into the corner. Smith gives it to Terrio. Back to Smith. Back to Godet. Here's a shot through traffic. Score! O'Connor was in front. The shot was from Godet. And it looks like Godet will get credit for that goal. With 17:56 to go in the third period, Mika Godet ties the game. Nice passing play by the Scorpions up along the wall to get it back to the defense. And a great shot from Godet to find the back of the net to even things up.
Scoreboard number 14, Micah Godet. Assisted by number 98, Nicholas Smith. And number 12, Lexington Terrio. 17 minutes, 56 seconds.
Godet gets the goal from Smith and Terrio. Caps send it in. Tucker going after it behind the net. Tucker takes a hit in the corner. Malley. He skates it out. Malley still with it. Up through the neutral zone. He sends it in. They'll go chase. Boursier stops it in behind the net. Malley takes his man. And the Caps turn it around the other way. Anderson's over the line. Centering pass. Loose puck in front. Fournette sees it. And he'll hold on for the whistle with 17:04 to go in the third. We get a tie game. Face off to the right of Fournette. And that's won by Gauvin. Crow gets it up along for Sturgeon. Sturgeon, he sends it in. Gauvin going after it. We get a penalty on the play. It's going to go against the Caps. So with 16:47 to go in the third, tie game, the Scorpions are going to the power play. Malley will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Malley pinches his man in behind the net. Sam LeBlanc sends it into the corner. O'Connor going after it. LeBlanc comes up with it. LeBlanc centers it. Abel was going to the net. Just missed. Malley, he's got to hustle back. Cap shoot it in on goal. Fournette steers that to the side. Crow picks it up. Crow drops it for Abel. Scorpions are looking to set up. 16:03 to go in the third. Tie game. Pass for Crow too far. Goes right to a Caps player. They send it right back in. Crow picks it up. Over to Abel. Crow. Banks it up along the boards. Caps get to it. Send it right back in with 55 seconds to go in the Scorpions power play. Abel back for it. He gets it up. Malley. Collision. That's going to be offside. With 15:26 to go in the third. Tie game. 40 seconds remaining in the Scorpions power play. Face-off will come out into the neutral zone. Declan Smith will take it for the Scorpions. Duguay able to clear. And the Caps get it in. Godet back for it. Godet up for Smith. Cross-ice pass, McBain. McBain gives it to Terrio. Back to McBain. Under pressure, he's got to clear the zone. And Godet comes back for it. Back over to McBain. 10 seconds to go in the Scorpions power play. 14:50 to go in the period. Pass up for Smith. Smith's over the line. Here's a shot that goes up over the net. Penalty's over, and the Caps send it all the way down. That's going to be icing because they're back 5-on-5 with 14:38 to go in the third. We're tied at 4. Caps win the face-off. Roussel centers it. And the Caps pick it up. They'll skate it out. Tucker fires that into the bench. 14:25 to go in the third. We're tied at 4. Neutral zone face-off. Tucker. He banks it off the boards. It's fired back in by the Caps. Tucker sends it out. Caps turn it around. McDonald's over the line. Centers that. Tucker gets a stick on it, and Robinson grabs it. Up for Sturgeon. Cross-ice pass picked off by the Caps. Peary's over the line. He gets upset by Roussel. That's going to be a penalty. Tripping call against the Scorpions. With 13:54 to go in the third tie game, the Caps are going to the power play. Malley will step in to take the face-off for the Scorpions. The Caps win it. That's going to be another penalty against Malley. Tripping call. Right to the box he goes. So for 1 minute and 53 seconds, the Caps are going to have a 5-on-3. Scorpions have their work cut out for them. Face off to the left of Fournette. Smith wins it. Back to Abal. He fires that all the way around. It's kept in at the blue line. Caps. Smith steals it. Broke his stick. He's got to go to the bench. Here's a 5-on-2 shot. Fournette the save. Rebound. Caps score. I think the whistle went. Fournette with the save. I thought that went in. It did, but the whistle went. So the score remains 4-4. Minute 32 remaining in the first penalty and a minute 39 remaining in the second penalty. The Caps with a 5-on-3. Smith with a broken stick. And the Caps with possession. Peary. Here's a shot. That hit a body in front. And Miguel LeBlanc sends that all the way down, 200 feet. Boursier out to play it. Caps are looking to get something going with a minute 9 seconds remaining in the first penalty. Caps drop it back. Here's a shot, save Fournette, rebound, gets knocked to the side. And the puck gets cleared. Here's a race for it. And the Caps get to it. 45 seconds to go in the first penalty. 49 remaining in the second one. Centering pass. Caps looking to set up. 5-on-3. Not much the Scorpions can do. Set up a little triangle. Here's a shot. Save Fournette. Caps still with it. 25 seconds in the first penalty. Pass across. Here's a shot. Good block by Gaudette. Here's Ward with a shot. Save Fournette. He holds on for the whistle with 12:04 to go in the third period. We get a tie game. Face-off will be in the Scorpion zone. There's 10 seconds remaining in the first penalty and 17 seconds remaining in the second one. So it'll remain 5-on-3 for another 10 seconds. Miguel LeBlanc will take it for the Scorpions. Here's a shot. Glove save. Fournette saw it all the way. With 8 seconds remaining in the first penalty, 15 seconds left in the second one. And the puck gets cleared. We got another penalty on the play. So we're 5-on-4 now. Bit of confusion at the penalty box. Here's a shot, save Fournette. So minute 36 remaining in the Caps power play. There's still 2 in the box for the Scorpions. I don't understand. Scorpions had killed the 2 penalties and then took another one late in the Caps power play. Minute 13 to go in the Caps power play. 11:04 to go in the third. From the point, here's a shot through traffic that goes wide. Tucker gets to it. He fires it all the way around. That's going to clear the zone with 53 seconds remaining in the Caps power play. Sam LeBlanc chasing after it. Caps able to clear. We get a too many men on the ice penalty against the Caps coming up. Too many men, so that's it. We have 42 seconds remaining in the Scorpions penalty and a 2-minute penalty against the Caps. with 10:36 remaining in the third. It'll be 4-on-4 for 42 seconds. Then the Scorpions will be on the power play. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is shaping up to be quite the finish to this game. Shot, Smith. Boursier with the save, and he'll cover up for the whistle with 10:33 to go in the third.
That's been by penalty catch. 2 players on the certain penalties number 65 or on penalty 10:36.
The Caps with a burst of speed. They get it in over the line. Gaudette gets to it. Gives it to McBain. McBain fans on it. Picks it up again. Sends it right on towards the net. And Gaudette picks it up. Gives it to Smith. Smith. He gets knocked off the puck. And the Caps. Smith gets back. Good back check. And he sends it all the way down. Icing's waved off. 6 seconds remaining in Scorpions power play. Robinson gets to it. He sends it in. 5-on-4 now for the Scorpions for a minute 15 seconds. Malley gets to it. The Scorpions are on the power play. Scorpions killed that double minor. Here's a shot deflection. O'Connor from the side of the net. Pass over to Robinson. Here's a shot. Boursier, rebound. Boursier with a couple of nice saves. O'Connor, right to Robinson. Here's a chance for the Caps. 40 seconds remaining in the Scorpions power play. Here's Malley up the middle. Malley flips it back for Tucker. Pass across. Malley couldn't get to it. Kept in at the blue line. LeBlanc over to Robinson. He's got some ice. Here's a shot. Deflection, loose puck. Shot. What a save by the Caps defense. Goalie was way out of position. And the defense saves the game. Malley's in over the line. 3 seconds left in the power play. Malley waiting for help. Sends it across. Back even strength. Here's a shot. Goes wide. Malley's going to go back for it. Malley cuts to the center. Here's a shot. Saved by Boursier. Crow back for Malley. Another shot deflected wide. Scorpions with the pressure in the third. And the puck gets cleared. Malley's going to go back for it. 8:13 to go in the third period. Don't go anywhere, folks. We get a tie game. Lots of action in this one. Crow banks it off. Malley picks it up through center. He backhands that in. Caps get to it. From his knees, stolen by Gauvin. Gauvin in the corner. He flips it back. Abel gets to it. Abel right on net. Shot goes wide. Crow gets to it. Backhands it over to Leger. Gauvin is there. Crow. In the corner, there's a battle for it. And the Caps come up with it. Pass up for Ward. Leger gets to it. He fires that right back in. Scorpions were offside. They got to tag up. 7:16 to go in the third. We're tied at 4. Theriault flips it in over the line. Caps send it all the way down. That's going to go right on Fournette. No icing. Fournette plays it to Gaudette. Over for McBain. Long pass up for Theriault. Theriault flips it in. Goes right to the Caps player. They send it right back out. Goes to McBain. He's got to be careful. Gaudette going after it. Gaudette gets to it in the corner. Smith gets it up to center. The Caps pass up for McDonald. He gets it in over the line. Theriault, he flips it out to center. 6:27 to go in the third. We're tied at 4. Here's McDonald. Good job by Robinson to get there. White has it now for the Caps. O'Connor loses his stick. Puck comes out to center. And here's Tucker. Tucker plays it across. He's looking for O'Connor. O'Connor backhands that in. Malley going after it in the corner. O'Connor gets it back to Malley. 5:52 to go in the third. We're tied at 4. Pass back to Robinson. He gets it over to Tucker. Tucker with a shot through traffic. Malley tried for the deflection. Boursier gets a piece of it. And the puck sneaks out at the blue line. O'Connor, the side of the net, over to Malley. Shot, saved by Boursier. Malley still with it. And Peary for the Caps will calm things down. And they get it into the Scorpion zone. Fournette plays it over to Abel. Abel up along the wall. O'Connor will get to it. O'Connor finds Malley at center. Malley, here's a shot that's steered away by Boursier. 5 minutes to go in the third. We're tied at 4. Stretch pass. That goes through everyone. No icing on the play. Good job by Abel. Find the puck. Abel takes his man. Puck gets sent back to the blue line. Sturgeon, he picks off that pass. Sturgeon brings it in wide. He puts on the brakes, waiting for help. He gets run over. And the Caps turn it around the other way. Ward is in over the line. Ward stick handles it over into the corner. He's being shadowed by McBain from the blue line. Roussel gets body position. Gauvin gets it up for Roussel. Roussel able to clear. 4:04 to go in the third. We're tied at 4. Here's Theriault with a chance. Theriault right towards the net. Shot. Saved by Boursier, and he'll hold on for the whistle with 3:54 to go in the third. It remains a 4-4 game. Folks, if this is any indication of what the playoffs are going to be like, we're in for a treat. I can tell you that much. Smith will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Theriault, he gets it into the corner. Caps send it around. That'll go right to the blue line. Miguel LeBlanc going after it. It's picked up by Smith. Smith, he flips it in right on Boursier. He'll play it to the side. 3:27 to go in the third. Here's a long pass up for White. Crow gets to it first. Crow, he gets hit behind the net. White frees up the puck. The Caps have it. They send it in around behind the net. Crow, he gets to it first. It's kept in by the Caps. From the side, here's a shot that goes up. Got deflected over the net. 2:58 to go in the third. Tied at 4. Caps have it from the goal line. Try to wrap around. And it's picked up by Scorpions player, Miguel LeBlanc. He clears it to center. That's going to be offside. Caps will have to tag up and do. Godet, he sends it over to Crow. Crow up the wing. He flips it in. Sam LeBlanc going after it. Malley's there. Malley gets shoved along the boards. Maintains control of the puck. Sam LeBlanc gets it in deep. 2:13 to go in the third. We're tied at 4. Sam LeBlanc, he takes a hit. Caps unable to clear. Abel with a shot through traffic. Boursier with the save. And he'll hold on for the whistle with 2:02 to go in the third. We're tied at 4. Malley stepping in to take the face off for the Scorpions to the right of Boursier. Another face-off violation against the Caps. They'll do it again. Malley backhands it, goes in behind the net. Caps get to it. They're able to clear, goes to Godet. Godet finds Malley. Malley puts on the brakes. Pass over to Abal. Back to Malley. Malley from the outside. Here's a shot, hit the side of the net. And the Caps gain control. That's going to be icing against the Caps with 1:30 to go in the third period. We're tied at 4. The faceoff will come all the way down into the Cap zone. Smith will take the faceoff for the Scorpions. Caps with control and behind the net. Able to clear the zone. Abal's going to have to be careful. Caps get to it in the corner. From right downtown, battle for the puck. Caps come up with it, and that puck came out, I believe. And we're going to have a penalty on the play. With 1:04 to go in the third, the Caps are going to the power play. Timeout called by the Scorpions. Not a way that we want to spend the last 1:04 of the game. A 4-4 game, shorthanded. Okay, folks, so with 1:04 remaining in the third, we're tied at 4, and the Caps are on the power play. Face off in the Scorpion zone to the right of Fournette.
Scorpions now to number 18, Hilton Rowe. Chickens for Hilton, 104. And Scorpions now to number 18.
Caps in control. Poza, here's a shot that hit a stick. Loose puck in front. Miguel LeBlanc gets to it. He sends it along. It's kept in by the Caps. 40 seconds left in the third. The Caps in control from the blue line. Pass over to the side. Centering pass. Back to the blue line. Here's a shot that goes up over the net. Caps center it. That puck didn't make it through, and it's cleared all the way down the ice by the Scorpions with 15 seconds remaining in the third. 1:07 to go in the Caps power play. They're in over the line. Here's a shot, score. Top corner with 3 seconds left. The Caps find the back of the net. Power play goal to win it at the Avenir Center. That's okay. That was a tight game. That could have went either way. The Scorpions had their chances. They hit a crossbar and a post. That would have made the difference. But with 3 seconds left in the period, the Caps win it by a score of 5-4. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Our next game is going to be an exhibition game. And that's going to be right here at the Avenir Center against the Sharks, Sunday, March 29th at 12:30. We'll see you there.